Hey guys, I'm sorry for leaving y'all for like 2 weeks. I honestly just didn't have the motivation to record anything. Today is April the 21st, it's Monday, and I just got home a little bit ago and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a video just to catch everybody up on what I've been up to. Not like anybody cares, but so Easter was yesterday. I actually tried to keep myself busy. I didn't have any family events or anything, so I took myself to the movies. I bought myself some good food, and then I went to a park, and I'll insert some clips so you guys can see what I did. I went to go watch The Amateur. I really liked the movie. I think the only thing I would change about it is the movie length. I felt like there were certain parts that didn't have to be, they weren't necessary for the plot. Like it took a while to get to the main points of the movie. So I think that's the only thing I would change. And the main actor's acting was like off sometimes. Maybe it's just me who thought that, but yeah, I really liked the synopsis of it. Like it was interesting. Basically it's about a man who works for the CIA, and his wife goes on a work trip, and unfortunately she ends up dying. And this isn't a spoiler, by the way, it's all in the trailer. She ends up dying, and he wants to seek revenge on the people that killed his wife. So he goes on like this whole adventure, hacking the systems and trying to find out who killed his wife, and seeking his revenge. So it's, if you like action movies, that's definitely a good movie for you to watch. I recommend it. I felt like yesterday was a little depressing for me because back in the day when I was a kid, my family would get together for holidays, and now that we're all older, it's like everybody kind of drifted apart. So yeah, it was kind of sad. Like we didn't do anything at all. Like it was just a regular day. So that's why I was trying to like fill it up with things I find fun, even if I had to do them by myself because everybody else was busy. And that's a thing that I think I've mentioned before here, is that I'm really trying to be more independent. I tend to only do things if someone is with me. So like I don't go to the movies unless I'm accompanied by someone. I don't go shopping unless someone's with me. I can do grocery shopping by myself, but usually if it's like trips that are gonna take some time, I want to have someone with me. Like usually if you see someone who's alone at a movie, like I imagine people think, oh my gosh, like they're so lonely, I feel bad for them. Or like when you see someone eating by themselves at a booth at a restaurant, like I feel like most people tend to associate that with loneliness, sadness, depression, like very negative thoughts. But sometimes I feel like it's good to just be free and go do things by yourself, because you don't have somebody telling you, hey, we have to go, it's time to go, I have to go do this, I have to be home by this time. Like you can just go at your own pace, go to the stores, look at whatever you want to look at your pace. You can stay as long as you want and there's no issue with it. So I've been doing that a lot more recently, and I really like it. Recently as well, I sold my PS4, and I sold it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was really nervous to do that. It's my first time doing that, and my initial thought was, I am definitely gonna get robbed. Like in my area, like theft is very, very frequent around here. So my initial thought was I went by myself because no one was available to go with me to drop, like to do the exchange. So I went. We did it at a Walmart parking lot. So, and it was during the daytime, so it wasn't too dangerous. It was like in a public area in broad daylight. And it was like some teenagers that bought it off of me. And the part that threw me off was that, like, we made the plan to meet at this spot. You're gonna buy something from me and you don't have the cash ready. Like, the guy literally asked me in person, would you take a Zelle or do you prefer cash? And I was like, why would you not come prepared with the cash in pocket, So there's too many scammy things going on with pay apps, money apps. So I was just like, you know what, I'm sorry, but I have to do cash. So he went inside Walmart to the ATM and he got cash. And I sold the PS4 for $100. I asked for 120, but he made like a long 30 minutes. He said he made a long drive, so he wanted to ask if he could lower it down to 100. So I was just like, you know what, whatever, $20 less isn't too big of a deal. So I give it to him for 100 and he walked all the way inside. We were like all the way in the back of Walmart. So he made a nice long walk with his girlfriend to go to the Walmart ATM. So I had to like go back in my car and wait for them, which was a little awkward. I'm guessing it was their first Facebook Marketplace purchase item. I don't know. But usually I've bought things off of Marketplace, but I've never sold an item. So that was new, being like on the opposite end of things. And usually when I buy items, I make sure we settle on a deal through text, and then I show up with, cash in hand. I like to do cash as well. But yeah, since he gave me like $100 bill, I was really sketched out about it because I've noticed like at restaurants where I live, they have signs up that say, due to bill fraud, we are no longer accepting $100 bills. And when he handed me the 100, like, I instantly thought, dude, what if this bill is fake? Maybe he pretended he went to the ATM and he took this bill out of his backpack and was like, all right, let's go back and make it seem like we came all the way over here to the ATM. So what I did was, once he left, I went straight into Walmart to buy a money pen, which I don't know if you guys, I think most people have seen them, like when you go to a restaurant or a gas station, a store, they do like a quick marker check on bills to see if it evaporates. And if it evaporates, it means that the bill is real, and if it turns like a dark color, or I think yellow, it means it's fake. So I like basically jogged my way through Walmart to find that marker. It was like $6 for, or maybe $3 for 2 markers, which I thought was a good deal. And I quickly like checked the bill and it passed. And then I went to the bank. But yeah, it was crazy because I really thought I got not hacked. I thought I got scammed for my PS4, and it was so beautiful. It was like wrapped. It was like uniquely wrapped in like a pastel purple cloudy sky image. Same with the controller, it was like a matching set. So I really miss it. But now I have a PS5 and I plan on wrapping that one too. I actually ordered the wrap already. It's like a white cherry blossom tree. I'll probably insert a picture here so you guys can see how I'm planning on wrapping it. I'll probably make a video on that because I imagine like the soft wrapping noises are gonna be nice. But yeah, it's gonna be an adventure wrapping it because it's a lot bulkier than my old PS4. So I imagine it's gonna be a little harder. But yeah, I really miss my old PS4. I was contemplating keeping it for like the future if I had kids, but truthfully, I don't like being a hoarder. Like, anything I no longer need, I just want to get rid of it, give it to someone else who will find good use of it, because my room isn't that big and I don't trust storing things in my garage because I live out in the country and we have a lot of rodents, like possums, rats, mice, And then we also have farm cats, so like, I don't know, there's just pee and poop everywhere, basically. I live on a farm, and I don't trust storing my PS4 somewhere where it might get ruined. I just rather sell it, and then the $100 I got from it went towards the PS5. So yeah, I actually got my PS5 off of Marketplace too. So yeah, and then what else? I also got a new tripod. It's not really a tripod, it's just like a monopod, I think it's called, because it's just one arm instead of like the three, which makes it a tripod. It's like for overhead recording, because I wanted to get this because I have a lot of ideas that involve like looking down at a table, and it's really hard to record that way with like a tripod between my legs, because usually when I'm trying to record down at a table, I have to, I don't know, like just the way I have to seat myself is very uncomfortable, and I get tired really fast. So I'm actually using it right now, and like I have free space right here. Usually I don't. So yeah, it's nice. I just have to hook it like to the side of a table, like clamp it down, and yeah, it's really easy. And it was actually on sale on Amazon for $15, originally $25. So I was like, snag. I snagged it real quick. But yeah, I hope everybody's been doing good. I just wanted to do a quick update to show you guys that I'm still alive. I'm still here. This channel is still active. I do have a bunch of ideas, video ideas that I want to do. I noticed that one of my videos is really close to 1,000 views, so I kind of want to do like a second part to that, because I feel like a lot of people really enjoyed that. It's like my #1 viewed and liked video. It's the one where I was like brushing a notebook, so I'll probably do something similar to that very soon, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll leave you guys there. I hope you have a nice week.